What's going on here?
What's up, guys? What's going on? Hey, I just have an updated Prank Kid deck profile for you. I think that this deck is like very, very good this format, just because like the only deck that you have a hard matchup against is Altergeist, and it's very easy to like tailor your deck to beat Altergeist. And like the deck can just play second really well, and like if you lose the dice roll, it's no big deal. You play a couple hand traps, and like you just can make an insane board going first. So I think that this deck has like the best of both worlds this format.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, nothing fancy, but I think that this deck is like, I test hand this deck, and so it's 40 cards, 40 divided by 5 is 8, so I do 8 test hands, and like every single time, 6 to 7 of them are like full combo, and there's only like 1 brick hand, so I definitely got this deck to like maximum consistency. So like I don't play Thunder Dragons, I don't play a lot of non-engine cards, the whole deck is just making the fusion play. You make the fusion play, and you just win from there.
Okay, awesome.
Yep. So I have some Strike Lubens, some German prank kids for this one.
Oh, they're German?
German prank kids.
Oh, wow, okay.
Shout out to Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel.
So 3 fansies, 3 of the blue one, 3 flamsies, and 3 of the rock. So
these all special?
They're all special. I never knew they actually special from hand too. I thought they only special from, yeah. Because like sometimes I run out of targets and I have some in my hand, I don't want to use them, so they special from hand. Fun fact. But yeah, these cards are all broken. You go, this goes into Toad. This goes, you can make a rank 4 with this if you play it. But there's so much utility from these cards, it's insane. So, and the only the monster I play is Prisma. So yeah, so a lot of people like don't like the hero engine because they think it's kind of random, but like I just want to maximize the amount of hands that I have prank kids, and like I play this and I pair it with the hero lives. So
okay, that 1 card.
Yeah, so it's like if you draw this, then it's just like it could be a prank kid, right? It's like it's not amazing, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But if you draw this baits out Ash, and yeah, it's like pretty costly, but like you can just bait out Ash, and like if they don't have Ash, it's an extender, and you have the play anyway. So I feel like there's no reason not to play these. This unbricks my hand a lot. Gets us on the field. You can still end with the same exact combo if you have to summon this. It really doesn't matter at all because this is foolish as a prank kid, and it sends its cost, so that's really good. So, yeah, so I play those. And then for hand traps, I play Triple Valor. I think that this is like the best one right now because most of the Thunder Dragon decks are making Saryuja, and since they usually chain block it, they with Thunder Dragon Dark, you can't Ash it. So that's the card you really want to hit, and like this card, it stops their draw 4, and it stops them from specialing from hand. So that's like, it's pretty important. It's the best card to stop the Guard Dragon combo, and this is a little bit better than Impermanence because if you draw this off of pranks, then you can activate on your opponent's turn, whereas Impermanence you'll have cards on the field so you can't use it. So yeah, this is definitely one of the better hand traps for prank kids right now. The only one that I play.
Only one?
Yeah, I only play that. Yeah, because I don't think you need a lot of hand traps right now. I'm playing 2 of the Pankratops. I think this is really good. Originally I was playing Kaijus, but like then I was breaking too much with the Kaijus. So I just wanted to play this because like if you go second, with this deck is really good going second. You can OTK really well. This card is really good. This is probably the best main deck card to play around Strikers and Altergeist. I think that if you can just summon this, force out a negate, and then you just have the fusion play, like that's game. Like there's never not game. And even if you don't want to pop something, you can just summon it and then use it to OTK with Boral Sword or something like that. So it's a very versatile card. It's a good side out if it's not relevant. So, but like even against Thunder Dragons, right? going second, the only way you can lose is if they tighten you, right? So you special this first, and then you go into your prank kid combo, and then if they discard, you just chain anchor tops and try to pop something, and then they lose timing for tighten.
Oh wow.
So
Okay,
yeah, it's very versatile. So that is it for the monsters. For the fusion cards, I play 3 Polymerization, 3 Pandemonium, and then I play 1 copy of Invocation. So yeah. So basically, like, you never want to draw multiples of this. I basically ran like my hands, like I spread my hands out, and like there was one card that was like kind of up in the air, and I just decided to play Invocation. Better than playing King of the Swamp because you don't want to get called by the grave. Droll plus going second against Thunder Dragons. So you just want to have the ability to fusion. And I play other ways to get to a poly, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, this has been like a standard ratio for me. This is kind of filler, but like it's just like another poly.
Just need a fuse as soon as possible.
Yeah, I just need a fuse. So for extenders, I play 3 instant fusion, and now I only play 2 pranks.
Only 2 pranks now?
Yeah, so
Why 2 pranks?
2 pranks is like you don't really want to open up multiples, and you could search it, so it doesn't really do a whole lot. Plus, I cut the 3rd pranks for a Hero Lives, so a Hero Lives acts as the 6th extender.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really good. They all do the same thing. If you open this and a prank kid, they all do the same thing. And then I play a little bit different. I only play 2 of the field spell.
Only 2 field spells?
Yeah, I only play 2 field spells. Definitely have a 3rd one, but I chose not to play it. I think you just want less search cards in your deck against Thunder Dragons. You definitely don't want to open up multiples of these. And I play Prisma, so it's like another prank kid in my deck. So I never want to open up like too many prank kids, but I just want to open up just enough. So like I play Terraformings now, so. So it kind of sounds counterintuitive to play like less of these, but I also play this, right? So like the idea is that you don't want to open up multiples of these because these are hard ones per turn. But if you open up this, right, this is the full combo. You only need 1 more prank kid, and then this can surge this. And a lot of people don't like this.
What does this card do?
But this card, you pitch a card, and you search Polymerization. And then at the end phase, not your end phase, the end phase, so you can do it on your opponent's end phase, you add a card that uses fusion material. So you can add another prank kit to your hand, and then you use it on your opponent's turn, you fuse it away. So you get extra fusion fodder for your opponent's turn, right? So it actually it ends up like you go even at the end of your turn. So, and you just need to get to poly. So, yeah, so basically I think this ratio is correct because you activate this, and then you take this one out of your deck, so you don't draw into dead cards because you want to get to the first field spell, but you never want to get to the second field spell. So and this
card.
It offers so much utility, and people say this is bad versus Thunder Dragon, but I don't build my deck for the exception. I build my deck to just go as consistent as possible.
100%.
And like I just want to make the fusion play. And against Sky Strikers, like they don't really play like a lot of ways to disrupt it. Like if they have the Ash, they have the Ash. But then I could still have the fusion play in my hand, and then they just lose. So this is definitely pretty good.
Okay.
And then I play the 1 set rotation. If you draw this, you can just take the one that you don't have. So if you don't have poly, you set this one that gets you poly. If you don't have a prank kit, you set this one. Sometimes I set this as a trap against Sky Strikers, and I'll activate it, and I'll set this, and I'll give them this, and then they can't activate Area 0 because this is set. Yeah, so it's pretty good. It's like a trap. But it's also a consistency card. Yeah. So then I play 1 Desires and 1 Upstart Goblin, both signed by the Patrick Hoban.
Oh, wow.
The Patrick Hoban. So basically, yeah, it's kind of random that Upstart is just a consistency. Desires is just like, I want every card in my hand to be live. So I didn't play multiples because you don't want to ever draw multiples. You don't want to Desires into Desires. But like drawing this in the later game is actually pretty good because it lets you push like a little bit more. So yeah, I think it's been pretty good. And then I play 1 of the Trap.
Trap?
Yeah, the Trap is pretty good. So you search it against Ultrageyst, and you set up a quick play Harpy Feather Duster. It's okay against Sky Striker to dodge Widow Anchor, but mostly you just send it to the graveyard with Fancies to shuffle your guys back. So it's pretty good.
Awesome.
And then for the extra deck,
So 40 cards.
40 cards.
Awesome.
For the extra deck, I play 2 Rocket, 2 Weather Washer. I think you need 2 of each, but you definitely don't need more of one of them. So
Rocket Man and Mega Mind.
Yep. And then I play one of this. It's pretty good. Quick play Raigeki. That's it for the fusions. 2 Doodles. 2 of these. You definitely need 2. And then one of this. I don't really go into this that much, but like it's good if they have multiple back row. I'll bait something out. So. And then I ended up playing Phoenix with Unicorn. So I used to not like Phoenix, but I kept on losing to Gozen match.
Oh no, yeah.
So it's good because you want to have fires on your fields. If they Gozen match you, you want to have a Rocket and 2 Lampsies. So you usually like link something away. You'll summon a token and a Lampsies, and you try to go into Phoenix, pop the Gozen match, and then you try to keep on playing. And then it's really good in the grind game against Sky Striker and Altergeist, obviously. This helps against Colossus. So yeah, it's pretty good.
It's super thought out.
Yeah, and then these cards help you win you the games.
Big guys.
Yeah, so you pretty much like need these like because you grind a lot, and like this helps like you win the game sooner, right? And this helps you get over Colossus. You take their Colossus, and then they can't search. So yeah, these are pretty good. And then the last card I play is Toad. Ribbit. Joshua Schmidt.
Wow.
So anyway, yeah, that's my Prank Kid deck. I think the deck is really good going first or second. I side Kaijus for sure. Really good against Sky Strikers right now. And you can just OTK them. And you pretty much win from there. I play like pretty much 12 cards to out Altergeist. 3 Red Reboot, 3 Danko, 2 Twin Twisters, main deck Pankratops, and Evenly. So,
Awesome.
yep.
Alright.
Not too much else to say. I'll see you guys later with hopefully a more spicy Prank Kid deck profile. But I think this is pretty standard right now.
Yep. Thank you so much, Henry.
Bye.